70% of Americans will need some form of long-term care service throughout their lives. So what is long-term care and why would we need it? Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Maka of Medicare with Maka and welcome to my YouTube channel, Kristen's Nuggets of Knowledge. Shall we go grab today's little nugget of knowledge? Let's go. Have you been liking my videos? If not, now is the time. Not only is it quick and simple, but it's the best price ever. Free. F-R-E-E is for me and you. So what is long-term care? Long-term care is exactly as it sounds. Care that you're going to need for a long period of time. Then why is it such a difficult and confusing subject? Well, that's because there's different things that can happen that turn on your need for long-term care service. And there's also different types of insurances out there that you can get on a personal level. And then there's also different kinds of government and local type of programs that can help with some parts, but not all, of long-term care costs. So there's so many different facets of long-term care, which makes it such a difficult subject to breach. And that's why I am covering long-term care over several different videos. If you didn't see last week's, I will link that in the description below. So why might somebody need a form of long-term care service? As we age, our bodies start to let us down, unfortunately. It's like a car when you can't have the ability to change anything about it. It just starts to slowly not work. And aging is the biggest part of needing some kind of long-term care service. Of course, there's other things that can turn it on. Sickness is one of them. COVID has most certainly proven to us that this is a potential for needing long-term care service, or some kind of accident. Other things that turn on the need for long-term care are different diseases, things like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or other different forms of dementia. So really, when we're looking down at the need for some kind of long-term care service, what we're looking at is how we live our daily lives and what we need to be able to get through the day on our own. We look at what are called activities of daily living, otherwise known as in the insurance world, ALD'S. There are 6 types of activities of daily living that are standard across the board. Number 1, we have washing. So bathing, being able to wash and cleanse ourselves. Number 2 is feeding, the ability to be able to chew, to swallow without gagging. That's highly important. Number 3, to be able to dress ourselves, whether that's being able to put on a sweater, a pair of pants, buckle, do zippers, do buttons, anything like that, including prosthetics. If you have a prosthetic, that's a form of dressing yourself to be able to get ready for the day. We also have toileting, being able to use the restroom or knowing when to use the restroom or being able to hold and control our bladder. Number 5, our ability to be able to walk or being able to be moving and being mobile on our own without any kind of assistance. And number 6, last but not least, is transferring. So the ability to be able to get out of bed, be able to get from the chair to standing, to be able to get out of the car, get from one place to another. That's transferring. So these are all basic standard activities of daily living. And across the board, insurances will insure based off of these ALD'S. So depending on the insurance, which is something you need to look into the details of, either 1 or 2 or more can turn on the onset of acquiring the monies within your insurance program to be able to utilize for some type of long-term care if As we said, 1, 2, or more of those activities of daily living can't be done. I hope you've learned a little nugget or two extra about long-term care, what it is, what turns on the need for some kind of long-term care service. I will see you next time in another Kristen's Nuggets of Knowledge.